if we can't have that story, let's delve into a few that you can tell. Some bad experiences of gigs you've played, been at, something that's happened to you that you've got to tell that maybe isn't quite as good as Blythe Battle of the Bands, but...
Manchester first sellout headline at the Atma. There was a girl there that needed a chair for whatever reason, absolutely fine. And for some reason, the only chair that the venue had was this like old wooden sort of like dining set chair. So it was like, as tall as any of the people in the crowd. And halfway through the gig, she decided she no longer needed the chair. So like everybody started like picking it up to like pass it back. And then our mate Dan was in the middle, and he didn't get the memo that these chairs were coming back, so he just got it whacked straight
in the head. And there's a video of like us playing a song, and you just hear like a scream because someone's let go of the chair, and you just hear like a boof, and you just hear Dan go, fuck. And that being a chair was a legendary moment. In terms of like bad gigs, we've always been all right. We've had it's hard. You know what? It's so hard because we're still going now. It's hard to tell stories without completely annihilating other bands. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
then.
Exactly what we want you to do.
And I'll try and do this. I'm thinking bass player.
Okay.
So we did a gig early on, right? And we're backstage. It's quite early on. And we're backstage, and this guy is there, and he's playing bass in the band who's supporting us, I think. And he's sort of there going, yeah, I've only played a few gigs, but I'm sort of been working on my image and stuff. And we're like, oh, cool, like that's pretty good. And he's saying, yeah, I'm getting more confident on stage. And he's just sort of sat there. He's got like long hair, and just before they're going on, he's putting like eyeliner on, and I'm going, all right. And the whole band's a bit when he's sort of sat there, he's put his eyeliner on. And we go out to watch him. There's not many people there. There's like maybe 30 people in the room.
Yeah, it's like mainly families.
And he walks out on stage, and the whole band go on, and he sort of walks out with his bass head down, and he turns to face, and he's got a hood on with a hood up, no t-shirt on underneath, an eyeliner, and a bass guitar. And I'm thinking, fucking hell, like this guy's going to be unreal. And he stands there the whole gig, completely still, frozen, staring down, just playing his bass, looking completely nervous for the whole gig.
It was so weird because like for him to go out there like headbanging, like he's got like this like look that's like quite out there, and literally stands there with his head down like that for like.
And he comes off, he's like, I'm pretty nervous. I'm thinking, why the fuck did you take your shirt off, bro? Like,
yeah.
Like you have to go for it. If you're taking your t-shirt off, you have to be flea. And he just, man. So you have to sad. Where you're just thinking like,
oh no.
So yeah, that was a really cringe one, wasn't it? The bass guy.
The bass guy.
We had one really early on where this band who supported us, they asked the venue for their last song to turn the lights off at the start and turn it on when it hit. And it's like it was on Zombie Shack in Manchester, a shit venue. And the guy said, we haven't got anyone to do that. We don't have people on lights. The lights just on, like, and they said, no, please do it. So the guy behind the bar turns the lights off, and he says, if I'm serving someone a drink, I can't turn them back on. They're like, yeah, sound. So they start playing the ending of their song. There's like no one in the room. And it hits.
There was for that one. There was people there.
That was their mates.
Yeah.
40, 50 people in the room.
Yeah.
And it hits, and the guy behind the bar is just serving pints. So they played the whole end of their song with no
just in darkness.
Looking up, like, turn them on. And it was like,
it wasn't like lights like flashy lights like that. It was just like the venue lights.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh mate, to be fair, when you're coming up like that, you've got to prove something before you can start flicking the lights on and off for your songs, really.
Well, that's exactly it, and that's kind of our thing. What we've learned the most is that any advice we give to any band is just be decent to everyone you meet, because
be nice, work hard.
But it's like literally some people we've met, like the guy who did our sound at that gig, one of our very first gigs, now does our sound for us at every gig, and like he's like such a big part of the band, and so many people we've met through music who, we just had a chat with and was all right, had given us something in return at the end, and bands like that do themselves no favours,
Yeah, I like that. I think that's good advice. I think some people do need to hear that, especially because I think sometimes some bands think that the way to get noticed is by doing that sort of stuff, by sort of being a bit extra and having a bit of on, but actually like the tunes have just got to be good, and then you've got to work hard, be nice to everyone, and you'll you might
Yeah,
get
don't get
somewhere.
me wrong. I'm all for Liam Gallagher type geezer or the Alex Turner type geezer, but you have to be them people first. You know,
Yeah.
and I think people come in trying to play with their shirts off or turn the lights off, and it's like no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to do the easy bit first, and then you can get onto that if you've got almost like a right to do it. But I don't know, who am I? I mean, I could just be being bored.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're in like no position to give advice, but like what's worked for us is certainly like turning up on time, being nice, working hard, like literally.
And that works. Yeah, no need for drama like having to go at sound guys or anything like that.
Yeah.
But
we have. So it's hard to like go into. We've been talking for so long about bad gigs that we've had, but like it's so hard to actually be specific. There's just so many.
Yeah, there is.
It's just so many.
Well, like live music is like there's no two things happen the same, really, is there? We've had like foreign sound engineers that just like refuse to like play us back through the monitors and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
We did a festival once where they had like the playlist music going through. When you play on stage, your wedges is like what gives you the music back. You know, so like if I'm playing, I can hear it up front. And we had someone who's playing like the music of the playlist for the festival through our wedges as we're playing live. So I'm hearing like Girls Aloud as I'm playing. But you have loads of stuff like that, but that's just the beauty of it, isn't it? And we've done gigs at like RAF bases, like loads of stuff they've invited us to play for them, and they're always mental, aren't they?
Sick.
So yeah, we've done loads of fun stuff. Like